Hey there everybody, today we're going to showcase the Karma Studio and some of the stuff that I've been working on with my KarmaAI project. So if you go to the KarmaAI website, you can go down to the Karma Studio, and if you scroll down past some examples of where I've been using computer vision and the Karma engine and some other things, you're going to see this let's learn, grow, and create something together. Check out the SJ Studio and learn about topics such as ComfyUI, HUG.xyz, and StabilityAI. So we'll give that a click. We'll scroll down, it's got some information on this, as well as some topic hotkeys. So basically, when you're in the conversation, you can use these hashtag phrases to kind of get where you want. And if you ever get jammed up or it's not responding the way that you want, a restart here should restart that conversation. So you can go, what are the terms and conditions, if you really want to learn a little bit more about it. And then once you're satisfied, you can hit agree. You have your choice to sign in if you already have an account. You can create one if you don't have one, although there is a passphrase that's preventing it. But if you're interested, reach out. I'll definitely give you access. And then help in our services will tell you a little bit more about the studio and these copilots that I've been creating. But we're going to go to continue to public access. We're going to go to global services and our topics. You could just type the name of the topics as you'll see here during the demo, but if you really wanted to navigate, this is the place where you can go to get more specific exactly where you want to go. And let's go to ComfyUI. That's what we're going to talk about. So we're going to say, hey SJ, tell me about ComfyUI and what this tool does. And it's connected to several different websites that have information on ComfyUI, in which case it's going to tell you a little bit more about it and send you out. You can continue asking questions around the different things that you might surface here. You can ask another question. You can expand further on the answer if you're signed in which case it'll go out to some of the LLMs that I have connected to this to give you a far more robust answer, or do something different with completely shift gears. But let's ask another question here. What are some of the most common nodes a person will use to get started using this tool? Same thing, it's going to go out to those resources and it's going to pull back some information on what would be some interesting ones to use. And you can continue asking questions like, what is a LoRa? And it's going to go out and grab you that. So a great resource if you're trying to learn Comfy, just something you can toss beside you while you're playing with the nodes and trying to learn a little bit more. But let's shift gears, let's do something different. Let's check out one of the other topics. Tell me about HUG.xyz, which is another resource here. So let's talk about the HUG. Tell me about HUG.xyz and what kinds of art they have on their platform. So same with the Comfy resources, these ones are going to be specific to the HUG, and it's going to talk a little bit more about that. Tell me about the Innovation Lab and what I can expect if I participate in it. And just like the others, oh, this one I didn't like too much. Let's try this again. Keep talking about the HUG. Tell me There you go. So there's going to be some information around the Innovation Lab too that we're in right now, along with some other bits of information. And let's do something different. Let's check out the last topic I have here. So let's say StabilityAI. So that's going to take here, and then you can ask questions specifically to StabilityAI, either as a product or some of the features that it has when you're using their tools. So for example, what is a CFG scale? And it's going to go out, it's going to query those resources, and it's going to pull it back. So this is an example of as you can use this tool side by side to sort of work through and use these websites or use these resources to learn a little bit more about AI art generation. So now let's check out what kind of services you would have if you had an account, and that whole collaborative art generation that I've really been going for when I've been doing this this project I've been working on. So the second part of this demo would be if I'm signed in, and this is going to use more of the generative services where you can actually create or co-create art with SJ instead of just asking her questions about generative art. So I came in through, I agreed, I went to sign in, I put in my email address because I have an account, and then I put in the PIN code. The PIN code because we do use passwordless sign-in, so that's unique for every sign in here. And then what should we do? So I went to KarmaAI services, I went to create an image, the choice that I made, and then I decided to make a quick painting. So a quick painting is a little bit less collaborative than what you're going to see in the cooperative one, in which case I basically put in a prompt what I want, not a whole lot different than when you're using services like Midjourney or even Dream Studio itself. And I said, hey SJ, can you make me an image that showcases a hot Las Vegas night in the middle of the summer with a Santa Claus flying in the sky? And what's going to go out, the character is going to take that prompt, it's going to weigh what SJ thinks they know about generative art, and it's going to create the JSON that would need to be sent out to the StabilityAI endpoint. And after that, this is the image that we got back. Now, the other mode that you can do when you're using this feature of the Karma Studio is collaborative mode. And with collaborative mode, there's about 6 or 7 JSON attributes that you need to send off when you're generating art. And SJ is going to ask you what you would like to see for each of those. So starting off, it asked me what I want for a CFG scale, and I decided I would choose. I could have also let SJ make choices for each of one of these if I wanted to. So if you're not too sure what these features are and whatnot, then you can let them choose and then actually ask questions back afterwards using the tools that I showcased in the first half of this demo. And so clip guidance, I'm going to pick slow, and then it asked me what I wanted to do for the sampler, and I chose the KDPM to ancestral in this case, and then it gave me the art styles and the listed art styles that are available through Dream Studio, and I went to Neon Punk this time around, and then I give my prompt. So paint me an image of a cyber hacker who is stepping into the wonderful world of AI art generation. And then it's going to go lastly and ask me what I want to weight that prompt, and I actually let SJ choose that one. So the character goes off, it takes that information, and it came back, and it decided to send off here a cyber hacker exploring the intricate realm of AI art generation, characterized by an intense neon colors and the hacker drenched in the shades of blues and purples, admiring the glowing piece of artificial intelligence art as if it's the first extraction of undiscovered code. And there you go. That's the art piece that was generated using the collaborative approach. I hope you like this demo. Definitely use these services. Definitely check out SJ. Definitely give me some feedback, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for your time.